Alright, hello everyone, Simon here. Welcome back to our Castle of the Winds playthrough. We're moving into part 2, the Thransier's Bane, and this is telling you that only part 1 is shareware. If you want part 2, you have to pay $25 for it. Alright, let's go. Castle of the Winds part 2, the Thransier's Bane. So we're gonna load our carryover. You can start a new game with a new character, but we're gonna carry over our old character. As you activate the amulet a second time, you feel it begin to glow once more with occult power. The aura surrounds you, but this time the feeling is different. You look at the amulet in your hands and realize that your body is becoming transparent, as if losing contact with the material plane. As the world around you fades, you get a sense of weightlessness, followed by massive acceleration. That's what she said. As if you were covering hundreds of leagues in but an instant. You feel the blood pounding in your veins as the sensation of speed stops as suddenly as it began. Your head spins for a moment, and when you regain your balance, you find your body is solid once more. You open your eyes and find yourself in the middle of a small city. To the west is the central keep of the city. To the east you see an avenue of shops. To the south you see fountains and the familiar shape of the Temple of Odin. You turn about, taking a moment to orient yourself, until at last you look to the north. You gasp in awe as you see the massive ruins of the Castle of the Winds, where the shade of your grandfather awaits your arrival. But first, you think maybe you stop in at the keep, I think. He's missing a word. Missing a word! Stop in at the keep and speak to the Jarl. He may be able to help you. Wow, we're in Skyrim now. Alright, let's go talk to the local Jarl. What's going on here? So, we can walk around. Hey, look at this. Look at this fountain thing. Check it out. A large fountain with some fancy ass houses. We can't actually go into these houses. I didn't try earlier. But in case you're wondering, no, you can't go into the fountains. So the Temple of Odin back there. Man, there's like city walls as well. Check it out. And then we're gonna deposit money in the bank. You know, playing this, maybe I should play RuneScape. Is this still like a free RuneScape? I should play RuneScape. Or as I like to call it, Runescape. This is the Sage, and then this is the junk store. What is this? There's like an empty... That's not a building. It's like an empty lot. Alright, so up there is the Castle of the Winds. And then over here are all the shops. Shops are important. Let me go talk to Jarl first. As you attempt to enter the keep, a burly guard stops you and demands your identity. You briefly consider concocting some story but decide to tell the truth. I am King the Thransier's grandchild and would like to see the Jarl. Your face goes red as the guard bursts out laughing. Ha! Another one! Sorry, youngster, but the Jarl doesn't have time to talk to every pretender to the throne. He's busy enough trying to handle the creature that sneaks out and kidnaps peasants. Do something about them and maybe he'll talk to you. Annoyed and frustrated, you turn to leave, but you know you'll come back soon and make him eat his words. We'll make him eat his arrow with his knee. Alright, let's go look at the shops. We have about 94,000 bucks. And okay, look at this stuff. This is the lightning constitution. We don't want those. Ball lightning wand, that's gonna be cool. So like this, for example, look at that. Strongly increases the the character's armor value. That's pretty cool. Gauntlets of Strength increases, so strongly increases, not that good though. Ideally, we want to find like OP endgame stuff, which none of this is. Wand Quiver Belt, this holds 4 wands I believe. So none of that is amazing. Let's see, Enchanted Axe, yeah, that's not very good either. Wow, I'm kind of disappointed. Every now and then there's amazing stuff you can buy here. Maybe you should buy like the new spell books. Remove Curse is kind of a pointless spell, but I do have a lot of money. Let me consider that option. Protection, intelligence, like this is... None of this is strongly, right? So, well, this is strongly protection. It's not really that good. I like my strength stuff. Utility belts and things. Oh, here we go. No, that's not very good. That's not very good. That's not very good. Look at that. Very strongly increases the character's intelligence. Increases damage. Strongly increases chance to hit. Very strong, very strong. So basically like increases, strongly increases, very strongly. So this is like 3 and 3, so it's 6, right? This is 1, 2, and 3, so this is also 6. So this is kind of better. Let's not worry about that. Did I look at this? I did look at this. And then small steel shield. Oh, I already got that one. Surprisingly, this stuff is not that good. Oh, hey, shield coat. No, I know all those spells already. Alright, well, that's disappointing. I was hoping to, like, immediately find a weapon upgrade with my $94,000, but I guess not. Let's go ahead and buy that silly spellbook of Remove Curse, which we're never going to use. But I might as well collect spells, you know what I mean? Alright, activate, remove curse, learn that spell. I guess we're just gonna go to the castle. Check this out. Across the road, up the river, there's like farmland. I mean, is there a map? Oh, there is. Okay, so there's nothing out here. We can like wander back here, see what's going on. There's nothing out here. Alright, in the castle. You feel a chill down your spine as you pass under the archway. You feel a sense of relief as you pass under the archway. You feel it chill. Okay, cool. The castle is cold apparently. Oh, alright, take that, Ratman. Get a wand, get some copper. I believe the wand is kind of junk. Anyway. Oh, what's this? A mystical barrier. We can't get through. What is this? A suit of chainmail. Well, that's good. They do give you some useful items. What is that? A wooden table? I can stand on the table? Oh, crap. Let's see if we can kill this thing. Oh, yes we can. It says wooden I guess this is like the mess hall. If there's like a long table. Although I don't know why they don't have like 2 long tables as opposed to 10 small tables. Oh hey, look! You see a shadowy figure on the throne who motions you to come closer. Come closer, little boy. The shade of King Lithrancia speaks to you. At last, my child, thou hast come to avenge me. For 18 long years have I awaited thy coming. You. Thy father hast told thee some of our family's doom. How I rue the day I listened to Loki's words. A helm of great power he promised me, one that would make the wind and storm do my bidding. Little did he mention that the helm was stolen, I, my child, from the treasure room of mighty Thor himself. Nor did he mention that Surtur, the demon lord of fiery Muspelheim, coveted the helm for himself, and would league with the giants against me. Soon after I received the helm, and long before I had mastered its use, an army of giants invaded this, our mountain home. Literally giants. They came from the mountains around us, and even from the caverns below. Hill giants, rough as the mountain winds, stone giants, strong as the rocks they are named for, frost giants, children of ancient Ymir, and the fire giants, those closest to Surtur himself. They came led by their kings, and with them came devils from Muspelheim. Muspelheim? I don't even know. Even now they roam the lower depths, so beware their might. Okay, I remember now. So you have to go down the dungeon and you have to like kill the 4 giants and then kill Sotor, I believe. For a day and a night the battle raged and many heroes fell before the onslaught of Sotor's hell-spawned minions. At last we could hold out no longer and the final barricades were breached. The last few survivors gathered here in the throne room to await their doom. Some despaired and took their own lives rather than submit to the whims of their victors, but most prepared to fight to the last. A troop of fire giants marched into this great hall, followed by 2 of the abyss devils that served as Sotor's captains. Then the hall became brighter, as if a small sun were moving up the corridor towards us, and a glowing figure wielding a flaming sword entered. So we should try to get like resist fire before we find Sotor. It was dread Sotor himself who approached my throne and demanded the Helm of Storms. I cursed his name and declared that while he might take my life and the helm as well, one of my line would return to banish him from Midgard, and so it was, for he slew me with his sword of fire, took the helm, and doomed me to roam Midgard as a spirit for as long as he remained. Many are the challenges that face thee, ere thou recoverest the Helm of Storms, and returns it to Thor. But recover it thou must, lest the evil of Surtur and his giant minions gains a permanent hold on Midgard, and Ragnarok comes early. I have removed the wall of force that blocks entry to the dungeons. Go now and avenge the wrongs done thy family. Why do you speak like that? Alright, you see the shade of King Vithransia, nice. What's up, Shade? So I picked up a bunch of stuff. I think, I mean, I want to like go back and sell the chainmail because it's kind of heavy. Let me like check this out. Yeah, it's just a normal suit of chainmail. Detect traps 10 users. I'm just gonna go back. Sell this stuff. I don't want to be carrying this stuff around. Detect traps, yeah. Alright, enjoy that. Where's the armor shop? Here you go, chainmail. Good luck. And then let me sleep. And then let me go put the money in the bank. I seem to be stronger than before. Am I moving faster than before? I'm at 100, 196. Alright, now we go into the Castle of the Winds. Let me go ahead and save, as usual. Detect objects. Oh, sweet. Splint mail, I mean, unless the thing is enchanted, it's not that good. Quarterstaff again, unless that's like super enchanted, it's not that good. Let me also spell book. Detect traps. It's only 2 mana. Oh, there you go. So these things, trapdoors. We're wearing the levitation boots, so they don't actually affect us. But if you're not wearing the levitation boots and you just step on this, you fall down a random number of floors, and then you have to climb your way back up again. And there's like strong monsters down there. So these trapdoors are deadly. Oh, what? Alright, kill that guy. And grab that and rest. Oh, hey, look, a bear. Oh, hey, look, a scorpion. Alright, let's pick that up. I want the spellbook more than anything. And lights. And free hand, activate. I learned Sleep Monster, that might be useful actually. Morningstar, disarm. You do get experience for disarming traps, so It's pretty useful to, like, it's pretty good to disarm everything you find. The slime is dead. Look at this thing. Look at that set of traps. Crazy, right? It's just a trap room. Oh, that seems good. Let's just get rid of all of those. There should be... Alright, there's a door there. So that's an acid fit trap. Glyph of warding. The glyphs are the ones that actually activate when I step on them. I think most of the other traps I'm immune to because I'm floating. That's gonna weigh me down. I mean... Yeah, no, there isn't. Let me just like... Yeah, I thought so. And then light this... Oh, okay. We're still pretty strong. By pretty strong I mean... Oh, crap. There's a young blue dragon, everyone. It's heavily injured though. I guess young blue dragons aren't that strong. You have to be careful though, because the young dragons and the old dragons look the same. So the young dragons are not that strong. The old dragons are much stronger. You just have to be careful not to run into them thinking one is the other. You know what? We should probably like look in the bestiary too. Look, help bestiary, because there's going to be new monsters, right? Yeah, look at that. It's bigger now. There's Viper, wild dogs, bat rat. No, this is pretty much the same as before, right? Huge lizard, giant snake, bears. Let's go back. So there's like devils. Spiked devil are the least powerful of those commonly encountered, fearsome opponents nonetheless. They use no weapons, for their natural armament is more than sufficient. Their bodies are covered with a tough scaly hide and vicious spikes protruding from all the joints. They are also equipped with a spiked tail. Right, I mean that doesn't really tell us very much. Horned devil, look at that guy. Errant runners of Soto's realm, much larger than man-sized, with great bat-like wings and large curved horns. They have some magical powers. They can summon gouts of fire to burn their opponent and have power to gate in other horned devils to aid them. Okay, they can teleport in other horned devils and they use fire magic. I think resist fire is the most useful, although having said that, there's ice devils, which they are immune to cold and are more affected by fire. They have the ability to summon blasts of cold and ice. So you start seeing elemental enemies. Abyss fiends. Immune to many attacks, have great strength, summon fire at will, and gate in other demons to help them. So those things are pretty dangerous. You have dragons. Blue dragons are lightning. It doesn't say that they are weak to anything. Red dragons are fire dragons. It doesn't actually say they're weak to ice, though. They might not be weak to ice, even though they are fire dragons. Green dragons is poison. So they're the least dangerous because all they do is poison you. So if you don't have cure poison, you're pretty screwed. But if you have cure poison, you can just fight them and then cure your poison afterwards. White dragon is ice. It doesn't say that they are weak to fire. And then you have like elementals. Air elemental, earth elemental, they can pass through rock, fire elemental, water elemental, and then like the giants we've read before, humans and humanoids, wizards. Wizards can use magic. Necromancers can summon undead. And then everything else is more or less the same. Oh, vampires. Most Field of the Undead. It drains hit points in such a manner that the victim will not recover without the aid of special enchantment, right? So if these guys touch you, they drain your maximum hit points. And you can't get it back unless you go to the temple or there's a special spell, I think. So there's more enemies than before. Let me check the object directory. There are not more types of armors than before though. Yeah, no, like the armors and weapons are the same as before, pretty much. And alright, that's it, let's keep going. I mean, since we saw a dragon, I thought I'd read through that.